Hey vinyl community, I've been thinking over the past week that a lot of the channels that I watch are by people who've got similar music tastes to me, or that I like the music that they show and I've already heard it. So people, Elavox, Panix 1980, Biosite, all those guys, the videos they do feature music that I like. In fact, I think LJ, Biosite, did 100 albums that Perfect Tens, and I tallied up, I got 41 of them. But it also got me to thinking that recently I've been watching a few videos of people, and one of them, well, Conrad, DV Dude 30 I think his name is, his taste is very different from mine. But I've been, I've sort of learned to trust it really, and so some of the things I've bought recently have reflected what I've seen on videos. First one being, I bought the CD because I didn't know if I was going to like it, so I didn't want to invest in the vinyl. Fiona Apple. Now, if you ever watch Conrad's, if you ever watch his videos, you'll realise that he analyses the lyrics very intently, which is something I rarely do, I have to say. But this is a brilliant album. My particular favourite is Valentine, but I think it's got some great tracks on it, and it does bear sort of listening to the lyrics. I also got this one, Magnetic Fields, Love at the Bottom of the Sea, as well, after it was recommended by Conrad. The first time I heard it, first couple of times, wasn't that. It didn't do anything for me. Then I got home and stuck it on the system and turned it up a bit, and some of the songs are brilliant, like Your Girlfriend's Face. They're all short as well. Andrew Indrag, My Husband's Pierre de Terre, I Don't Like Your Tone, The Horrible Party, and there is really witty lyrics and really enjoyable. I think there's one line there that goes, you are a gadget with meat on it, or you're not a human, you're a gadget with meat on it, or something like that. Well, I actually know some people like that. Those are a couple that I've taken on tips, so I could recommend those albums. This is one of my old favourites. I've been listening to Dexys Midnight Runners, or Dexys as they are now, but this album, One Day I'm Going to Soar, is the new one from them. And what I would say about it is that the production's brilliant. It sounds live, it's as if it's in the same room, and then the first half of it is very slow, and then it really picks up, and it's very classic Dexys. I mean, they've not made an album for something like 28 years, I think something like 27 years. Well worth the wait. I hope it's not quite as long next time. In fact, I probably won't be around to listen to it if it takes that long every time he pulls out an album, but this is just excellent. I'd recommend it to anybody. So those are some CDs that I bought. Vinyl now. What we've got on the background is King Creosote and John Hopkins. This is called The Diamond Mine, and this is absolutely outstanding album. The Scottish singer, and I can't remember what his proper name is now, King Creosote, has been around a bit, but just so, I wouldn't describe it as folk music. It's very sort of calm and melodic and quite sparse, as you can tell. But I love this album. I was in London for a meeting the week before last, so I called in Rough Trade Records and picked up this by the Cornshed Sisters. If you know the Roaches, the American band, you know the Roaches, then you'll know these. It's a similar sort of sound, sort of English folk. And then onto some more vinyl community influenced albums that I've been listening to. This is The Golden Archipelago by Shearwater, and this is an excellent album. And if you're looking at Perfect Tens, just the sleeve alone is just fantastic. It's great photography, absolutely excellent. And then you get to hear the vinyl as well, which is, well, I won't go into detail about it, but if you ever get a chance to have a look at Elavox Rob's channel, he features Shearwater, and I think that's excellent. I also got Winged Life as well by Shearwater, but I've not really listened to that too much yet, so I can't really give an strong opinion on it. I bought this, Lucinda Williams West. It's a reissue of a reissue, I think. It's like a 10th anniversary. It's quite nice because it's on clear vinyl, as I'll show you. But again, I really like. I think she's well known for an album called something like Car Wheels on a Dirt Track or Dirt Road, and I've got that on CD. But I actually prefer this. There, I said it. That wasn't influenced by the VC particularly. This is another one. I did hear somebody recommending this chap, The Tallest Man on Earth. I think it's something like Swedish, or it's European anyway, but very Bob Dylan-esque. That's just an EP with 5 tracks on it, but I thoroughly and fully intend to look for some more by him, as I do with King Creosote. And my final recent acquisition is Neu! 2. Now, I've always been a massive fan of Ultravox ever since Vienna came out, and then when I went to university I went back and I bought the 3 albums with John Foxx in. Little did I realise how much the Milieu Ultravox were influenced by Neu! and this album in particular. I think it's got the production by or involvement by Conrad Plank, better known as Conny Plank, or the late Conny Plank, and well, there are some tracks on here which are very, very similar to the instrumentation that Ultravox came up with on Vienna. So if you like Vienna, and I love it as an album, then you would definitely like this. So worth exploring the reissue anyway, and I think it comes it's another one of those sort of interestingly white albums. So that's it again for me, VC. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I've not been buying as many albums. I'm sort of trying to go for quality, not quantity, so that I get a good chance to listen to this album properly. And hopefully I'll just give you a moment to listen to this track from King Creosote, the introduction to it, because I'm sure that as a consequence you will go out and buy it. So. And that's a track called, this is a track called Your Young Voice, and well, it sends tingles down the spine. Really buy it if you haven't got it already. As I say, I hope you're having a good Sunday, VC, and take care. All the best.